Hello everyone, welcome back to Orbital Horology. How is everyone? Hope you're doing fine. Today on the bench we have this unique watch, wristwatch from the 1960s. And as you can see, it's a very unique watch in terms of design. The case has these strange um ornaments on the diameter, and but here's the movement. Look at this beauty, and we'll see later what movement it is. But it's not working. That's the most important part. Sorry for not being present these past few weeks, but a lot of work to do during the day and a lot of stuff. This month I really did try to flip some watches, so I bought a lot of them and sold very cheap watch. I want you to understand, and I'll maybe make a video about my, let's say, watch flipping. Let's say wristwatch flipping career. But, I'm not really good at it, but I'll make a video about it maybe. Okay, so let's start with this restoration. We have to take out the movement as always, and these old watches, they come out of the front a lot of the times. You have to remove the bezel first, then remove the screws of the that stop the movement from moving, and then remove the crown. And now, as you can see, the movement comes out from the front, which is what we want. So let's start with the good stuff. So the balance stuff, the balance bridge, and let's see what's going on underneath, because it's not working. What's happening here? Well, we'll see what's happening in just a few seconds. The bridge comes off, and drum roll please. And you'll say the bridge is broken. Nope. What happened? That never happened to me ever, and probably never seen it in any of the videos that I watched on watch restoration and stuff. Never happened. Like, what? The balance spring, the air spring, detached from the stuff. And as you can see, the pallet is moving, so probably the cause of the not working was how loose was the spring on the stuff. But yeah, that never happened to me. As you can see, it's still there. It's perfect condition, but it's in the wrong. It's not on the balance stuff, so we have to put it back. And I'll do it before the restoration, because I wanted to do it like when I was doing this job, this assembly. I was not expecting that, so I wanted to see if I could manage to put back together this before moving along. So if I couldn't do it, then I would left the project there. But yeah, so we take out the hairspring, unscrewing these small screw on the bridge, uh, which should be the regulator. If I don't, maybe not, maybe I mistake. So I use this tool that's not a tool, just because I don't have a metal base with holes in it. I have this, and I'll put my balance wheel there, and I'll try to find the correct spot on which to put the air spring, because that also will create the bit error if I mistake by too much. So not on the video, but I try to understand how like what should be the position of the airspring for not have too much of a bit error. So here I'm trying to take the tools out, and I'm pressing the airspring back on top of the balance wheel. Yeah, I should have, like, I don't have the staking set, so for now this should be fine. And now as you can see, the airspring is attached at least. It's not moving around. It's okay. It's in good shape. Okay. So now we have to put it back in position, and we have to put the pin inside the regulator hole, and then put the airspring back, which is not a simple task. Here is I have multiplied it 2 times my speed, but like I'm still working on my balance, let's say, job. Like I haven't done a lot of them in general, but still this one I'm really happy about it, because that was unexpected as a problem, and I managed to get something out of it that should be decent, but we'll see later. And that's in position, and as you can see, it's starting to run, it's doing something, so it's great. And now we can move on to the rest of the restoration and see if we can maybe get something better, because as you saw, the amplitude wasn't great. And we began by removing these hands. Yes, I am working on getting some hand removal tools. I'm actually in like talking with my with a watchmaker that I don't mean follow, but no, like I have a watchmaker in my town that I go there to buy the crystals, and to ask him for some insights sometimes. And he told me that he has a lot of tools, like duplicate tools and something in I don't know where, but he told me that to write him a list, and I did, of the tools that I would be interested in buying. And he said, okay, I'll check if I have them, and maybe I can get something from him at a good price. And to remove the dial, we have to remove the 2 screws, as always, on the diameter of the movement. And as you can see, the dial, it comes attached, but this dial is nice. It's like, I don't know how to say it, but it's a nice color, it's nice condition, doesn't have any bad scratches or nothing like that. So I'm happy about the dial. It's like a copper dial, like that's the name of it, like the color of the copper. And the cannon pinion, we're moving along to remove the cannon pinion, and now we can remove the balance that we put back with so much effort before, but we have to work on the movement. So we have to remove that. Today I will show you my disassembly and reassembly, both on 2x multiply like velocity of the video, because I'm too slow and I'm not really great at editing yet, so at least it won't take too much time from you. But now we move on to the pallet fork. As you can see, it's still running, so we have to remove the power from the movement. To do that, I didn't have the crown on, so I'm gonna use my screwdriver, and yeah, just it wasn't a lot of power on on the movement, but it was still moving, so okay, now it's not. We remove the screw, and we can remove the bridge of the pallet fork. Oh, there was a bit of power left, probably. Okay, so the ratchet wheel will come off, and yeah, we can move on to the disassembly as always. As you can see, there is good decorations on the movement, and it was good to work on. Like it didn't create any problems to me. It like it was smooth to work on this watch, and it's nice sometimes to, some modern movement it don't have this smoothness in it. It's okay. It's very simple. Okay, but it's also very small. So sometimes you have more problems with bigger watch movements, but that didn't have the craftsmanship on them. But this one really did, and it was easy to work on, really. Now I'm taking off the bridge, and as you can see, it was dirty, a bit dirty. Yeah, let's say a bit, but yeah, it was dirty. And now we remove the train of wheels, the escape one. That's when I thought about the fact that I have to remove the other bridge to remove the other wheels. But yeah, as you can see, like apart from the dirt, there is no strange things in this watch. It's very simple, straightforward movement. I still don't know what that M like significant the mean of that M. Oh, as you can see, it's still stuck. Yep, that's one of the problem probably of the watch not running perfectly. Um, yeah, that M on the bridge, I don't know what it stands for, but it's fine. And there you go, the second wheel, like the fourth wheel, and the main spring barrel. And everything is coming off. We have to remove, the keyless work, and we're almost done. It was really simple, really fast, like 10 minutes disassembly. That's the nice things about these watches. They're pretty easy to do, easy to service, and if you want to start learn to service watches, these are great if you already passed the um, let's say the pocket watch stage, or if you don't want to, or if you have some of these at home and don't want to buy other watches. It's not that it's not too hard. You have to pay attention to some of the key things like the springs and stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna stop 1 second because I'm gonna show you how what's the movement. As you can see, there was a UT, that's 197, the number, but that's the 197, that's the number. And if you want to see the brand, it's a UT, so Unitas 197. That's the movement number of this watch. Sometimes that UT should be under the balance, or in the newer movements, not newer, but newer in the 1970s, let's say, and they show it under the balance. In this case, there wasn't, but it was on the dial side. Sometimes they do it like this. Some FHF that I restored some time ago also did that, but didn't have neither the number or the brand under the balance, and it had everything on the other side. So now we're back on the reassembly after like I cleaned every part in the ultrasonic. This time I tried because I was a bit frightened to use ultrasonic for at first. I don't know on the part. I saw a lot of video of people using it, but I don't know. I tried it with only benzene, like or lighter fluid if you want, and it came out great. I still didn't do the balance wheel, like the balance on top of, like I should have put the balance on the movement and put everything inside the ultrasonic. This time I didn't want to try that. I will try it next time in the next watch restoration. I will try, and I'll try to also make some video of it. I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget to do the video. I just continue working on that, and then I said, oh no, I forgot, because I'm too focused and I'm too afraid of doing errors, and I'm still thinking more about the watch than the video. I know some of the people like that do this type of video. Yeah, they are obvious, but maybe they have more experience, and so the watch itself is easier for them to work on. And but I still have to find my way up on in this YouTube thing, but I'm trying. Also, I still have to find the best view, but it should be okay to. You should be seeing most of the important things that you need to in this type of video. But I'll try to get better. Okay, as you can see, it's snapping the palette fork. So we did a good job till now. So, or at least decent watch, decent work. Let's say, yeah, that's me. That's me with my problems with the tweezers and sometimes the screws. But anyway, that will screw back on the other side, in the other way, sorry. And let's put this keyless work together. Yeah, with a crown. And what we have, the we'll oil the center wheel and put my cannon pinion on top. And there you go. It's checking if it's completely in. Okay, there we go. And let's move on to the smaller wheels. No, to the I'm trying to put it back. Yeah, that's the way. Okay, the correct way. The arm that connects that makes it move the keyless work, and that's the spring that will make it come back to the correct position, and that's the cover of the keyless. And right now I forgot about all the names of this watch movement, but anyway, that's the first screw, and then the second, if I find it. Apparently I can't find the screw. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's very small, that's why. Oh god. Okay, we managed. Safe, good. and we put, yeah, there we go. Okay, correct, perfect. The setting lever is okay, and we're good to go. We are ready to put some wind in the watch and put our balance back on and see how it's going. And let's hope for a good result, because if not, yeah, well, another watch in my bin of watches not working. I sold a bit of them not working watches this month. But yeah, anyway, some of the project that I thought would be on this channel, yeah, they didn't work. Oh, there you go. It started. Please back on. Yeah. Yeah, now it's 2x, so it's moving that fast, but I'll show you the normal speed in a second. And yeah, so the screws back on. Oh, stopped. Yep. Oh, we go. There we go. Oh, okay, so this one is the normal speed, and as you can see, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. And we get on to the time grapher later, but I'm happy about the result. I'm oiling the jewels, and we can move on to the dial side, so we can put back, also oil the jewels there, but also put back the dial and the hands, so we can close up this watch. Also, I didn't um, do a video about the case restoration that I did on this watch, but I actually just used sandpaper to get the finishing out of the watch, because that was strange and it wasn't in good condition. So I just got the base metal, polish it up the best that I could, but it's decent. I show it later. It's better than before, just because the other was really not good finishing, and I wanted to do something shiny um, on this watch. Okay, now the dial is back on. We can close the two screws, the dial fit screws. Yeah, this copper dial is very nice. It's very, very nice. And in really nice condition. Also, I bought a new crystal on this watch, for this watch. And yeah, I'm happy about the result that you'll see later. And here I'm struggling with my second hand. Oh, is it gonna go in? There we go. Okay, it's running. You know, I'm still at that phase that I really don't want to touch the movement a lot when the balance is on the watch, because I'm afraid that if I do one small mistake or just push too much something, I'm afraid of break the watch. I'll break the watch. I don't know why, but I mean, I know why, because it happened a couple of, maybe one time. Once, like, I don't know how, but I stopped a watch just by opening it. Like, it was working. I opened it from the back, and it stopped. I said, no, oh my God. Yeah, well, it took me some time, but I did manage to put it back together. So, there we go. The hands are on, and they're in correct position. Or, I mean, they were, but I had to actually put it back on 2 or 3 times, like, because during the trial of the watch, like, I left it on my desk and it kept stopping, and it was the hands. But anyway, let's see how it runs on the time grapher, my time grapher app, let's say. And as you can see, it's to 18,000 bit per hour. And yeah, the bit error is still, it's high because of the problem that I had at the beginning, but it's 1.7 is, it's fine. Also the bit is actually like correcting itself. Obviously my, like I said, my, it's an app, so it's okay. But 15 seconds a day, I think it's fine from where we started. And yeah, as you can see, the watch is ready. And yeah, maybe put some focus on it. And like the crystal is new. The case, like I said, I polished it up. And let's see if I can show you better. Yeah, it's a beautiful watch, small, a bit small, but really nice with this unique case, and I'm really happy. So, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you at the next one, as always. And leave a like if you like this video.